Today I'm sharing a plus size Walmart try on haul. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Tamela, and here on this channel we are all about style and confidence at any size. So if you like the video and you like what you see, then be sure to stick around and subscribe for more. We would love to have you guys join a part of our little family, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Like I said before, today I'm going to be sharing a plus size Walmart try on haul. So if y'all are interested in seeing that, then just keep watching. So before we go ahead and get into the video, I did want to let you guys know that my one-on-one coaching program, Style and Confidence Academy, where I teach you guys how to confidently style any outfit, is going to be opening again for enrollment in October. So the link to join the waitlist for that will be down below in the description box, and you guys know, those of you that are on the waitlist will always be the first to know and get the information on that. So if you're interested in learning how to confidently style any outfit, then make sure to click that link down below. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the video with the first outfit, which is this flutter sleeve baby doll top. This top is $15.87 and I'm wearing it in a size 3X, and when I say I am in love with it, I am in love with it. This is such a different pick for fall because it's bringing those bright whites into the season in such a beautiful and delicate way. We have those deep purples and oranges and a little bit of yellow in there. Our typical fall colors mixed in white. A lot of people tend to shy away from white when the fall comes, but I think fall whites and winter whites can be really, really beautiful when done like in such a nice way. So it's a great way to bring that white color on into fall, and I do love the flutter sleeve detail. You guys know clearly we'll get into this in a second. I am all about a fun sleeve detail. The material out of this top is one that's a little bit different. It's very light and airy without being like, it's not really see-through or too thin. Like, it's just a very interesting material. I would compare it to almost like a gauzy material, but a little bit thicker than that, but also not as thick as a cotton material, if that makes sense. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's soft while being, like I said, very light and airy, and I love the cut of it. It's that baby doll style, which is so flattering, I feel like, on most people. And you guys know my motto, I like to look like I tried, even though I didn't, and I feel like this top definitely brings that into the picture. It hits a lot of different marks. You have that flutter sleeve, which adds a little bit of interest. You have that baby doll situation, which also adds a little bit of shape to the waist, which as an apple shape, I'm always looking for a little bit of extra shape right there. And then you have the floral print, which is not such a loud and in your face floral print. It's just a more deeply hued, just delicate fall floral print, I guess we'll call it. So it really hits a ton of different marks, and I just love the way that it looks because it's a regular like basic shirt that's going to give you some shape. That's kind of my thing when I go with t-shirts. You guys know my style is pretty casual most of the time, but if something can be casual and also give me a shape, I am 110% here for it, and that's what this top does. Pretty casual. I don't have to try too hard. I can throw it on with jeans and the sandals, or jeans and some sneakers, like dress it up, dress it down, but it's gonna make me look good because it's gonna bring that shape in and then bring some interest to it. The next piece that I have to share with you guys is this Leopard Sherpa, and you guys already know that I am so excited about this piece. It is $15.96, which is an actual steal and a deal, like run, don't walk. And I'm wearing it in a size 3X, and this one is available in multiple colors. And I will say for the other colors, because this one is like a pattern, not a color, the trim around the zipper is black, but for all of the other colors, the trim is the same color as the color of the Sherpa. Walmart Sherpas have really done like a 180 in the past little bit. I love the ones from last year, loved them. But the ones, you guys, I've talked about this like until I'm blue in the face, but the ones before that were just so strangely made with like a weird lining in the middle. They've completely went away from that. Love that, Walmart. Shout out to y'all. That was a great decision. And these are so soft. They're so soft, and they're $16. $16. I think for a Sherpa that is actually soft and actually going to fit me, that is great, because Walmart is at one of the only places, Walmart and Amazon, that I've ever been able to find a plus size Sherpa. Everybody else wears the ones from Nordstrom, and Nordstrom, the ones don't, I swear, don't go up past like a large or an extra large, and that's just, I'm not about that life. And something that I love about this year's Sherpas that they have that were different from last year's, because I still have last year's, and don't get me wrong, I love it. I lived in it last winter. You guys saw it in the vlogs. I wore it like every single day, but it is not fitted at the wrist. This one this year is fitted at the wrist, which I really love, because the other one definitely hung down like kind of past my hands. And although that's not like a life-changing thing, it definitely was a little bit of an inconvenience, and so I do appreciate it being a little bit more fitted at the wrist, so you can still kind of have that oversized look and feel in that comfy cozy kind of vibe, but have it like not fall down past your hands. It does have that nice curved hem, which I love and I find to be super flattering, and it is a little bit longer in the back so that you're fully able to wear it with leggings. And the pocket in the front, there is two pockets, and it's an illusion because it looks like it's just two pockets, but it's actually one big deep pocket that runs all the way across, which again I love, especially in the winter time, because just, I don't know, I just love it. I don't be carrying stuff around like that. I can shove it all in my big old front pocket and just live my best Sherpa life, and it's just my favorite. So $15.96 for that, y'all. It's definitely a steal. And going along with that, we have this pair of jeans, and these are the Time and True Women's Core Skinny Jeans, and they're $16.87, I believe. Yes, I checked my notes. $16.87, and I'm wearing them in a size 22. They are a mid-rise jean, and I have mixed feelings about this one. I actually do not hate Walmart's jeans. It used to be a love-hate relationship. These days, it's more of a love relationship. I have a pair of jeans that I love from them. They're like my favorite. The Sofia Vergara jeans now, when I was shopping, most of them were sold out. They kind of come in cycles. But the Sofia Vergara jeans at Walmart are some of the best fitting jeans I've ever owned. So if you're looking for a great pair, the Sofia Vergara ones are it. They have great ones with cute hems and all kinds of stuff, but those tend to sell out in the plus sizes a lot. Or not even, I think they go up to 22 or 24, but I digress. I think the Time and True ones are pretty great too. This one wasn't my favorite pair, but it wasn't like I just don't like these, don't buy these, but it wasn't like I'm in love with these either. I was kind of indifferent about it. So they did have a medium stretch, which I have such a hard time deciding if I love the super stretchy or the medium stretch. Definitely don't love no stretch. We're not about that. But I feel like the medium stretch almost helps to smooth and pull things in a little bit more. These do have like that lycra material in them, so it was a nice stretch. I didn't feel like, I was gonna explode out of them or anything, or they were too tight, but I just this is the thing with that medium stretch, I feel like it just smooths a lot better. When you have a super stretchy jean, it can almost make it a little bit thinner and show more lines, but then when you have the medium stretch, it smooths a little bit more while still giving a little bit of a stretch. So if you wanted to know in my head about that, that's how I feel about that. So they did have more of a medium stretch. I did feel like they made my butt look good. I think the medium stretch jeans do that. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out in my brain. And something that I really liked about these that I thought were cool for some of my gals that live a little bit further up north that this really matters to. I've talked to my students about this quite a bit of times because I love the distressed jean look and so do they. But it's like obviously super cold up there. They don't want to wear it, the distressed jeans, which I totally get. These had a really light distressing on them, A. But B, it was the faux distressing where you have the layer of denim beneath it. I don't know if you can tell that in the video, but it's just faux distressing with a layer of denim underneath. So you get that distressed look without getting like the breeze of the distressing. And my qualms with it, which will easily turn me away from a pair of jeans, are these two things. One, they were too long on me. The Time and True jeans, as far as I've seen, don't generally come in a short. Maybe a couple of styles do, but just generally I have not seen them available in short. So they were a little bit long on me, and then they also were not very tight at my ankle. I like a tight ankle. I do not like my ankle swimming around in my jeans. That's just my personal preference. Some people like not like a looser, like if you like a skinny jean, you like a skinny ankle, but I just like a tight ankle if I'm wearing a skinny jean. I don't love like all the extra room in there. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't love it. So that will definitely turn me off from a jean really quick. So it wasn't the fit that bothered me. I think I just wasn't 100% a fan of the style, but if you like the fit and you like the jean, $16.87, you kind of can't beat it. Next, we have this guy, which if you kind of couldn't already tell, I'm obsessed with. Walmart literally this year, guys, is killing the sweater game. They have some great pieces, which is why they're in my ultimate plus size shopping guide, which that is always linked down below if you want to check it out. But it is just a shopping guide filled with over 30 plus size retailers and retailers that carry plus sizes. If you hear me talk, there's a difference in that, but it is always linked down below if you want to get kind of some ideas on where to shop. But y'all, the bubble sleeve or the balloon sleeve, whatever you want to call it, I call it a balloon, whatever it is. I love it. And I am wearing it in an XXXL and it is $29.98, and this one is also available in multiple colors. I just love it. It just looks so good. It fits so I'm looking at myself down here. I know I should be looking up here, but I love it. It's one of my favorite pieces. I don't know what it is. I just fell in love with the fit like as soon as I put it on, which this is actually one of the ones where I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna love that, because Time and True only goes up to like an XXL or an XXXL sometimes, depending. And so their sweaters to me tend to run a little bit on the smaller side, so I'm always kind of like, is it gonna fit? I don't know. Put it in the cart anyway. So glad I did. It's a really, really soft and stretchy like knit material. Obviously the color is like kind of like a salt and pepper. I wouldn't even call it heathered because it's like knitted in there like that, but I think it looks really pretty. Like I said, I do love the detail on the sleeves. I love a fun sleeve because again, it adds like just a different level of interest and dimension to an outfit, because this is otherwise like a really neutral plain sweater, but when you add like a really fun sleeve and then you have the mock neck detail, it just adds a little bit of extra something to it. So the fit of it does have, as you can see in the video, it's a little bit kind of like that curved front thing, which is like a thing. I don't know why. I feel like it just looks awkward. Like I don't mind, like I love to tuck like shirts and sweaters and different things like that. So that's not what bothers me. I just feel like it looks awkward to me. It sits awkwardly on me. It sits at an awkward place on my jeans. I just don't like it. But the thing about that is I try to silver lining it here. It's perfect for a front tuck, especially if you're tucking a sweater, because I find that trying to front tuck sweaters can just make you look a little bit boxy because you have all that fabric, you're tucking it. It's kind of a little bit more visible, but when you have a shorter sweater like this in the front, it's so easy just to tuck a little bit of fabric in there because it's already short. It's already giving you that curved sort of a look and make it look so seamless. Chunky sweaters and a front tuck are one of my favorite combinations. I think it looks really good together and really effortless. And when I can get a sweater that already has a little bit off the front, it just makes it so easier because I don't have to tuck like a million pounds of material in the front of my jeans because that just don't look good. So try to find a silver lining on that note. And something I wrote in my notes, I legitimately wrote this in my notes, guys. Not a small mock neck, #big head, because sometimes y'all know if you got a big head, you know, because I got a big head and then big hair, so it's just, there's a lot going on up there. I can't be trying to fit my head through really small holes, and so this is like, it's fine. If that's also an issue for you as well, we're good in that department. Next, we have this leopard sweatshirt, and it is $12.88, and I'm wearing it in a size XXL, y'all. $12.88, a steal and a deal. If I said it once, I'll probably say it a million times in this video. It's a steal and a deal. It is available in a couple different colors. I think it has like the darker leopard print and then also a teal color, I believe. This sweatshirt is one of my favorites, I think, because of that creamy neutral color of the leopard. It's just so, like the word, it's just creamy. Like I love it. It's so neutral. I'm a neutral gal. I love a nice creamy neutral. And the thing about this is it is perfect if you like patterns and you kind of want to get into them or you're not sure about them and you want something a little bit on the more soft and subtle side. This is going to be that for you. This is going to be a great piece to add a pop of color to if you want to, or just to keep the outfit super neutral. It does have that kind of lighter balloon sleeve detail going on as well, but something I will say is this was definitely more of a cropped piece on me. Not like super cropped, but it definitely came. I was wearing high-rise jeans kind of right to the top of my high-rise jeans, but I love the way that it looked. I think it's really great when we're in these kind of warmer to cooler months as we're transitioning in, even though today, the day I'm filming this, is officially the first day of fall. Hallelujah, pumpkin spice lattes everywhere. I think it's a great sweatshirt, and at $12.88, I mean, you really can't beat that. I mean, that's a great price, and I just love the color of it. Like I said, I love a good creamy neutral, and just keep in mind if you do get it, you may want to size up because of the cropping and give yourself a little bit more length there, but I love it. Next, I have this waffle knit thermal, and it is $13.44. Again, another great steal and a deal, and I'm wearing it in a size extra large. This one is available in multiple colors, and if it looks a little bit familiar, it is because I featured it in a Walmart Town Haul from last year, which I will just link above and below if that's something that you guys want to check out. But it is something that they decided to bring back, which I love. I loved it last year. I love it this year. Last year I got it in the white color. This year I got it in this kind of charcoal gray color, and I think this is a great piece for layering. You kind of have a little bit more of a fitted sleeve to it with that baby doll detail, and like I said before, that baby doll detail really helps to add some shape. And when you're layering, I think it's important to find a piece that has a little bit of shape to it. I mean, sometimes, hey, it's just a free-for-all, live your best life, but I feel like when I'm doing something on top, it's usually like a vest, usually a puffer vest or some kind of a little bit more shapeless of an item on top. So if I had a little bit of shape here and then a little bit of something shapeless over top, it kind of helps to balance out the outfit. I do believe this one only went up to an extra large. If I could have sized up, I definitely would have, because it was a little bit snug on me in the arms. So just keep in mind that, because it is like that waffle knit material, it does not have a ton of give to it. But like I said before, do not sleep on it, because this is a great piece for layering. If you know that you like layering and you go into the season's layering, I would definitely pick this up, because $13.44 is a really great price for a piece that's gonna just be really flattering and not so basic. Because I mean, you know, I love a good basic. I think basics are, you know, like the building blocks to any outfit, but this is gonna be a basic that has a little bit of interest to it, and it's gonna add a pop to your outfit. The next piece that I have to share with you guys is this leopard print cardigan, and it is $15.87, and I'm wearing it in a size 3X. I will say the material is super stretchy and forgiving. I definitely could have done the 1X, and if it looks familiar, that's because it is a repeat piece. Say that 5 times fast. A repeat piece from last year. So I talked about this on Instagram yesterday. If you're seeing this, maybe it's still there, maybe it's not, I don't know. But it's slightly different than what it was last year. So just looking at them over here, they are the same cut and the same style. They're the same like fabric, stretch, the same kind of like a little bit of a fitted sleeve. All of that is completely the same. The only difference is the actual leopard print. I actually prefer last year's leopard print over this year's leopard print, but at $15.87, if you want like a pop of leopard in your wardrobe and you're looking for a cardigan like that, that's a really great deal. The reason I say I like last year's better is because last year's to me was a little bit, I'll try to post like a picture, a little comparison in here, but last year's I felt like was a little bit more, I don't want to say realistic, but a little, that's the only way I know how to explain it. A little bit more realistic. This year's to me is a bit bigger and a little bit more almost cartoon-like to me. And I probably wouldn't notice that or be as vigilant of it if I did not have the one from last year to compare it to. So could be a mind game, could not be, but I definitely prefer the smaller, more realistic one from last year versus the little bit of a bigger pattern for me. But I'll try to put a side-by-side comparison. But I mean, if you don't have one and you want one and you don't want to pay, you know, $1 million and you'd like to pay less than 20, I would definitely jump on it because that's a really great deal for a cardigan. But I will say the quality is really nice. Same quality from last year. It's like a super soft and, dare I say, the influencer buttery material. And it's also very stretchy and forgiving, like I said. The one I had from last year was a 1X. I grabbed this one in a 3X. Definitely could have done the 1X, so keep that in mind too if you see it in stores. And next I have this gray sweater, and it is $23.98, and I'm wearing it in an XXL. This one is also available in multiple different colors, and like I said before, Walmart's killing the sweater game. This is another really great example, but I love this one because it looks, I don't know, like it looks like it's going to be one that's really easy to dress up. It's very soft and stretchy and forgiving, a really nice material to it, and it is a little bit more fitted right here, which I don't hate. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I feel like it just depends on the pants that I'm wearing. I just got to wear like pants that kind of coincide with that sort of a situation. But I think this is going to be one that you can obviously dress down. I feel like you can dress anything down pretty easily, but this one I feel like is going to be really easy to dress up. And going with a neutral color like this, they do have colors that are not as neutral, but I just keep buying neutral stuff. I don't know. It's super easy to add a pop of color to. I feel like I would even dress this up and could even wear it into the office. It's just a really nice looking sweater. And again, bubble sleeves, like that's just the whole, like just a bubble balloon, whatever you want to call it. They're so fun, and I think they're flattering. I feel like girls with bigger arms like myself sometimes can tend to shy away from things like this because it can make them look even bigger. However, I disagree with that. I think it actually makes it almost look, I don't know what the word is, like softer maybe. Like it adds like a softer touch and not so, sometimes I just say things, I don't know if it's actually making sense or if you feel what I'm saying. I just think it doesn't do that. I think it just looks like a fun fall moment. And then last but certainly not least, I have this flutter sleeve t-shirt dress, and it is $14.97, and I'm wearing it in a size 4X. I definitely could have sized way down in this, but it was out of stock in the other sizes, and I loved it, and I really wanted to show it to you guys, so I got it in the 4X. It's super comfortable. The only qualm that I have, which I wouldn't even really call it that because it's just because I got a bigger size, is the pockets kind of hung a little low for me, but it has pockets, and I mean, that's always a step forward in the right direction. We love when things have pockets. It just hung a little low, I think, just because it was a bigger size and it was a little oversized on me, but I definitely could have sized down to at least the 2X, maybe even the 1X. I love the flutter sleeve because, again, I love a fun sleeve. It adds a little bit of interest to the top. A t-shirt dress is otherwise a little bit straightforward. I don't want to call it boring. It's just a little bit more straightforward and not as fun. Adding a flutter sleeve to it definitely adds a nice amount of interest, as well as the leopard print. I love the beige base on this. I just think it's almost like a neutral with a little bit of a twist. Like, I think the colors that are used in it are such a fun twist on a leopard print that I feel like I haven't seen that color combo as often. I just think it's a fun twist on not only the traditional leopard print, but also just the traditional t-shirt dress with that flutter sleeve and the pockets. And it's just, I'm looking at it because it's over here. It's almost like a, you got the beige base and then that pink color, and then the other color almost looks like a goldish brown color. So you definitely have a lot of neutrals in there with that pop of pink, and it's just a fun twist and a great way to bring a little bit of color into fall. So that is going to be it for my plus size Walmart try on haul, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching, and as always, be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know which piece was y'all's favorite, as well as check down below for the links that I mentioned. There will be the Style and Confidence Academy link, the link to the Ultimate Plus Size Shopping Guide, as well as the link to all of the pieces that I mentioned here. And I really hope that y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Like I'm better off with